Alright guys, let's make some breakfast. Guys, this is one of my typical breakfasts. So basically high protein, low carb. Basically my carbs are going to be things that I'm going to be adding to my breakfast. So I am not in, what is that called? It's a GLP medication. Been watching a lot of videos of people being the weight loss medication, and they have a problem by being stuck in the weight journey. One of the main things is because your digestive system. I am not a doctor. This is what I did to help my sister. She was on that when she was with us. A lot of people get stuck in limbo. Like, you don't have to be on those types of medication for your body to get stuck. But it's like a lot of people, they get on this medication without doctor supervision, and they don't know how to eat, okay? So you have to eat, remember, your digestive system slows down. So you have to eat food that is actually going to help you, because if you is still eating a lot of carbs like pizza, fast food, that's not gonna help you. Doesn't matter how much exercise you do, that's not gonna help you. I'm telling you right now. And I have seen it. And it's sad. It is absolutely sad. All right, guys, I gotta get something else that I want to add to my breakfast. I decided to add this little brown and stewed sausages. So I lost my train of thought, what I was saying, but I have seen people in a lot of YouTube videos, they have that issue, and it's because they're still eating unhealthy. And another thing, if you are in, I don't want to mention names, but Mounjaro, whatever, the GL, whatever medication for weight loss, is also for diabetes. And a lot of people get this medication through the internet, like I said, without doctor supervision. And guys, they start losing the hair, because that, if you don't have you lose basically your you get low iron. I do have that issue. I'm always cold, but it doesn't have nothing to do with weight loss medication, because I don't need weight loss medication. So you lose your hair, and they be like, oh, I don't know, it's menopause. It's not menopause, because I know people, I do have hair shedding, but it's because I am low in ferulin, which is a compound the body don't absorb easily from your iron. So that's how come I eat a lot of liver, fish, red meat. If you find it on the meat, it's hard to get it from the protein plant diet. So just make sure that you have your doctor, because they do check, they give you blood tests and all that stuff, but they don't check specifically for things that you need to be checked. If you don't tell them out of your mouth, they're going to do the A1C check and blah, 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 but they don't check what you actually want to know. They check the basics. Doctors do I know my doctor does. He does blood tests for what I want. You know, it's not like, oh no, I'm just going to do this and that will tell me, oh no. Check your, do your blood test, ask your doctor to do your blood test and tell them, well, I'm having this issue, I'm having a lot of hair loss, I'm having dry skin, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I want to have a deep check of my blood work, the break down that table. You know, they give you a paper for you to take it to the lab. In that thing, you could see everything that the doctors mark. And you know, even though my my doctor, he was doing those blood tests, when I spoke to my oh my god, what is the doctor, the doctor for the skin, dermatologist, because I go see him for my skin. I said, listen, I'm having this issue, my hair and this and that. He's like, okay. So he took me, sent me to the lab, did a blood work, and he checked all the compounds of my iron. So you have iron this, iron that, ferritin, they have to do with the hair loss. And when he checked that, it was abnormal. That means it was way below. That's when I am at 14. The normal is between 20 and 100 and something, but I am at 14. So that's how come I'm always cold. And you basically anemic. So he's like, you need to eat more rich foods and this. I'm like, but I do. He's like, well, I added iron supplement to bring that up. So yeah, guys. So just make sure that you get that done. All right. So here I got some peppers and onions heating up. I left the grease from the bacon. I'm going to add some garlic powder. I have oil in the back. A lot of garlic, guys. A lot of garlic. Also, a little bit of parsley. I'm looking for my Italian seasoning. Ah, here it is. Guys, if my video is too far away from you, all you gotta do is tap your screen and zoom. Okay. So while that's cooking, you know, I have seen in videos here on YouTube, I don't understand why people, they take the egg yolk out of their eggs. That is one of the rich protein that your body needs. Okay, and if you don't, you know, a lot of people think, oh, if I eat the egg yolk, my cholesterol be high, and no, that is the good cholesterol. Do your research. Don't put yourself in a diet without doing research and know what's best for you. And if you want to go in a diet, do it through a nutritionist, because they know what to do for your body. I seen people here, they be like, oh, I just eat egg whites with my veggies. They were so good. Sometimes it don't taste like nothing. Well, egg yolk don't taste like nothing. That is a myth that they said the eggs bring you cholesterol high. Do your research. That is something from the 60s. You know, the people was misinformed, but more research was made through the Harvard University, and they find out that, on the contrary, eggs help your cholesterol be normal. Even if your cholesterol is a little bit high, it's fine. You're not gonna get a heart attack, or you know, Like I said, this is a disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I'm just giving you advice on what works for me. Okay? That I went from 225 pounds to the way that I am now, 130 pounds. So, and I'm making breakfast for 2 people, guys. All right. So let me grab something else. Oops, sorry. Well, guys, the eggs are done. I have the bacon sausage here, and I'm waiting on my fish fillets. I ran out of well, I didn't run out. I went grocery shopping and I didn't purchase tartar sauce. But it's okay. I'm going to have a little bit of mayonnaise on the side with this. You know? So, yeah. And guys, I added cheese on my eggs. Okay? So, let me play this and I'll show you what it looks like. Before I go, another thing, they make you feel like you are exhausted, you don't have no energy, is for the simple reason that your ferritin is low. And that's also one of the reasons why I went and I have a full screen of my blood. Okay? It's what helps you produce your red blood cells. And like I said, if you low on that, it affects your body tremendously. So just make sure, guys, that you have a doctor that you can trust and a doctor that actually listens to you. Because I've been to some doctor's visits that the doctor just sit there in front of the computer and you talking and they don't ask you any questions. All they tell you is, do you have any other questions? Write yourself a list in a piece of paper or everything that you want to ask your doctor. Don't wait for the doctor to suggest this. No. Ask questions. And if you are not satisfied with that doctor, get a second opinion. Get a second doctor. I went through so many doctors to get the doctor that I've been seeing now for 10 years. And he was the one that got to the bottom of all my issues by me doing my own research, by me always getting a second opinion. If he didn't know, even though doctors are doctors, a lot of them don't know how to give you an answer. You go see another doctor, okay? If you feel that you have a problem with your heart palpitations and stuff, go see a heart doctor because your doctor may not know the issue. If you have a skin with you problem and your doctor doesn't know what it is, ask him for a referral. Your main doctor have to give you a referral for doctor that you want to see. And if they say no, that means that they want to keep offering you medication because they make pay out of that, guys. So just remember that, guys. Here is my breakfast. This is my husband's breakfast. You guys can see we have bacon, we have sausage, we have fish sticks, we have eggs, cheese. There is peppers and onions on the eggs. The fish sticks or fish fillet are covered with flour. That's carbs. The peppers and onions are healthy carbs. And then you have all your high protein. So basically, I'm having a high protein and a low carb breakfast. All right. All right, guys. And also the reason why it's good to have a high protein and low carb is because, remember, your digestive system is slowed down on weight loss medication. And you want to have in your stomach food that is going to help you get through the day, that you are not going to feel sluggish, that you are not going to feel tired. Remember that. All right. Okay, guys. So I'm going to leave it like I always say. Be kind to one another. Don't forget to smile. Overall, stay safe, stay healthy. And remember, guys, God loves me. And I do too. It will be into the next one. Bye-bye.